Good morning, friends. Today we will be discussing about Hypertext Markup Language (HTML). See, HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language. It is a standard markup language that is used to create web pages that can be displayed on the web browser. See, using HTML, we can design web pages that can be seen in the internet and that can be viewed in our web browsers like Google Chrome, Internet Explorer, Mozilla Firefox, etc. So when we talk about HTML, we talk about HTML tags. What is an HTML tag? So HTML tags are formed using keywords enclosed between angular brackets. So if you look at this slide, you will see there is a lesser than sign and there is a greater than sign. And in between them, there is a word known as body. Body is a keyword. It does some particular task and it is enclosed with the lesser than sign and the greater than sign, that is the angular bracket. This whole thing is known as HTML tag. These tags are used to design web pages. Now there are two types of HTML tags. For the first one is the container tag and the second one is the empty tag. I will be discussing about container tag. See, container tags are those tags which has a open tag and a closing tag. If you look at the example here, you will see that B tag has an open tag and there is a slash B tag after hello world, that is called the closing tag. The closing tag will close tag or the closing tag will also have a slash B tag slash sign. Then we have empty tags. Empty tags are tags that have open tags but do not have a closed tag. So look at this tag image src equal to abc.jpg. Note this image tag has an open tag but does not have a closed tag. We don't have a slash img tag. Then this is the basic structure of an HTML document. An HTML document comprises of two parts, the head section. In the head section we have the title and the body part. The body part, whatever we write in the body part is displayed in our web page. In the web browser, whatever you see is always written inside the body tag. Then there is a very important part known as the attribute. This is also very important. Like a tag, attribute is also very important. You have to understand what is an attribute, what an attribute is all about. An attribute in HTML is a additional characteristic or properties given to the HTML tag. See, normal body tag looks like this: body close. But if I want to give a color to my web page, then I have to write some extra features in the body tag, like some extra properties inside the body tag. Here I have written body bg color equal to red, where bg color is my attribute, red is the attribute value. So what will happen? The website will be red in color. Now talking about body tag, here we will be talking about the three very important attributes of the body tag. The first attribute is the background color. For background color, I will show you the example, then you will understand. See, the background color of this web page is red. The code for this one is, now see the code, I'll show you the code. See, if you look on the left hand side, you will see the code. Body bg color equal to red. So body is my HTML tag, bg color is the attribute of the body tag, and red is the attribute value. That is the reason why the web page is red in color. Similarly, I have another attribute, that is the text color. If you look at this example, you will see the color of the text is blue. Sorry, the color of the attribute is green. Now I'll show you the code. Look at the code. body text equal to green. See, this is the whole code, but here the main part is body text equal to green. So text is the attribute and green is the color of the attribute, that is the attribute value. So that is the reason why this hello world is green in color. Similarly, we have background picture. This background attribute is used to assign a picture to my HTML web page. So see the code, you will understand. If you look at the code, you will see yeah, this is the code. I'll enlarge it a bit. Yeah, body background equal to number1.jpg. See, this number one is the name of the image, background is the attribute, number1 is the attribute value, and that is the reason why we got an image in the background of the body tag. So I'll show you. This is the background of the, this is the number1 picture, and this is the background of the web page. Similarly, we have the heading tag. This heading tag is the tag that is used for creating titles and subtitles of a web page. There are 6 levels of the heading tags, H1 to H6. H1 being the most prominent one and H6 the least prominent one. Most prominent means H1 will be the bigger one. The whatever you write in H1 will be bold and bigger in size compared to anything written in H6. H6 will be the least prominent one, the smaller one. So I'll show you the code. So look at this one. The first one, this is heading 1 tag, is written using the H1 tag. The second one is written using the H2 tag, and the last one is written using the H6 tag. Look at the code. If you look at the code, you will understand. I think so. Yes, look at the code. Look at the code here, you will understand everything. See, this is heading 1 tag, the first one that was big at the top, and the last one is H6, that was the smallest one. Okay, then we have something called as the horizontal rule or the HR tag. This is used to insert a line in our web page. Okay, so the attributes are align, color, size, and width. Align, it can be center, the attribute values can be center, right, and left. Color, you know, we can give red, yellow, green, blue, whatever color you want to specify. Size, it should be in pixel. So now I'll show you how the HR tag looks. Look at this one. This is the HR tag. That yellow line that you can see, the yellow sorry, not the yellow line, the blue line that you can see is the HR tag. So the blue color is the attribute. I'll show you, then you will understand. Okay, see, HR width equal to 50%. So if you see the width of this, the width of this one, it is 50% of the entire screen. This thing, this line is 50% of the entire web page. Then size is 7. Size is 7. If you see the size of this one, the thickness of the line is 7. The line is center aligned, it is aligned in the center of the web page, and the last one is color is blue. So we know the color of the line is blue, it is centered, and the thickness is 7. So this is our HR tag or the horizontal rule tag. Then we have another tag we have another tag, that is the font tag. This tag is used to change the quality of the block of text in a web page. In a very simple word, I can say this tag is used to change the style of the text, to change the style of the text. So I click on the font tag, and then I have to show you, see, this handwriting is a little bit different handwriting. How did I do it? Look at the code, you will understand. It's a very simple one. No rocket science, nothing. Very simple. Here I have written font color equal to blue, face I have written given, face is the style that I have given. I have given Bahuas 93. You can write different font styles. Those font styles that are available in your computer. It can be Arial Black, it can be Times New Roman, it can be Monotype Cursiva, it can be Comics and MS. The size of the font is 5. So you can make it 6, 7, it can go on till 7, I think so, it can go on. And another thing you have to remember is the smallest one is 1, size 1 is the smallest one, and the highest one, I think so, it is 7. So you are, so how are you friends? This word will follow this rule, like the color of this word will be blue, the face will be Bahuas, the size will be 5. So this is font, this is how we work with the font tag. And remember, color, face and size are the attributes. Blue, Bahuas and 5 are the attribute values of those attributes that we have given. Then see, here also I have written the attributes. You can go through these attributes, pause the screen and go through the attributes what I have given. Then this is the, I think so, the last part. Some extra formatting, text formatting tags. The first one is the bold tag, B tag, bold tag, I tag is italics tag, U tag is underline tag, strike tag and center tag. The B tag, the bold tag, is used to display the text in a bold format. I tag, it italicizes the tag, means it gives a slight tilt towards the right hand side of the text. Then U tag means we underline the tag. Strike means we give a line in between the text. And center tag, it aligns the text in the center of the web page. So I will show you the code. See, I'll show you and explain to you also. The first one, some text formatting tags. This I used using the center tag. See, I think you are following me. They're very simple actually. If you go through it once, you will understand it. Here I will just increase the size. Yeah, center tag. So, see, I have written center, some text formatting tags, and I have closed the center tag. So what happened is this tag, this tag, some text formatting tag, it is in the center of my web page. Okay, next one, bold. B, hello world. So the word hello world is bold. See, hello world is bold. Similarly, name. Wait, next one is U tag. U tag is used to underline a tag. Okay, my name is Rahul will be underlined. See, my name is Rahul is underlined. Then I told you italics tag, it tilts the text towards the right hand side. So one second, sorry. Yes, so italics, this line, sorry, this line here, if you see, I tag, I am studying in class 8, the text will be italicized. And then strike out, strike, delete this. There will be a line that will be in the middle of this thing. See, delete this, the line in between the word delete and this, it divides the word into two parts. Okay, so that is the work of strike out. Thank you. I think so you have understood a little bit about this chapter.